In the early morning hours, as the sun was just beginning to rise, a beautiful deer was grazing in a meadow. The field where the deer rescue took place is located in the county of East Sussex, in the southeastern region of England. This area is known for its beautiful countryside, rolling hills, and scenic coastal landscapes. It is also home to a diverse range of wildlife, including deer, foxes, badgers, and many species of birds. She was a majestic creature with large antlers that reached high into the sky. As she wandered through the field, she stumbled upon a fence that had been erected by humans. Without realizing it, the deer's antlers had become entangled in the fence with a piece of rope, and she was now trapped. The more she struggled, the more stuck she became. She was completely helpless and alone, with no hope of escape. What happens next is truly amazing, so stay until the end to see this incredible rescue. As fate would have it, a group of hikers stumbled upon the scene. They quickly realized that the deer was in distress and needed help. They tried to free the deer themselves, but her antlers were so entangled in the fence that it was impossible to do so without causing further injury. The hikers immediately called the local wildlife rescue center, and within minutes, a team of experts arrived on the scene. They carefully assessed the situation and came up with a plan to free the deer. The deer was initially scared and resistant when the rescuers approached her. Wild animals are often frightened when humans approach them, especially if they are injured or trapped. In this scenario, the deer's antlers were stuck in a fence, making it feel restricted and vulnerable. Therefore, the deer was kicking and resisting the rescuers as they attempted to free her. This is a natural response from an animal in distress, as they may perceive humans as a threat and try to defend themselves. However, the rescuers had been trained to handle such situations and took the necessary precautions to ensure the safety of both the deer and themselves. They used calming techniques or approached the deer slowly and quietly to avoid further frightening the animal. They slowly surrounded the deer with a protective net, and working as a well-oiled machine, they immobilized the deer. Even though the rescuers were extremely careful, the deer was still kicking its hind legs in an attempt to keep the rescuers away. However, with their extreme patience and skill, they were able to catch it in the net and immobilize it, in order to be able to restrict it from moving. They wanted to keep it as still as possible, so they could cut the wire that was tangled within its antlers. One of the rescuers strategically placed his body on top of the deer, in order to keep it under control and keep it calm. However, due to deers being easily stressed animals, their health can be easily impacted if they are subjected to very stressful situations for a long period of time. The rescuers calculated that they had less than 20 minutes to free the deer, otherwise it could be a tragedy. Using specialized equipment, the rescuers carefully cut away the tangled rope that was causing the antlers to be trapped in the fence. They worked carefully, taking care not to cause any further harm to the animal. With each cut of the rope, the antlers began to loosen, and the deer was able to move her head more freely. Throughout the entire rescue process, the rescuers worked effortlessly, methodically, and strategically to free the deer from the fence. They were trained professionals, skilled in the art of wildlife rescue, and they worked tirelessly to ensure the safety and well-being of the animal. As the rescuers continued to work, they could see that the deer was becoming more relaxed and calm. They spoke to her in gentle tones and covered her eyes with a cloth to keep her from seeing sudden movements and bright colors, reassuring her that they were there to help. Slowly but surely, the antlers began to loosen further, until finally, the deer was able to pull her head free from the fence. The rescuers breathed a sigh of relief as they saw the deer pull away from the fence, unharmed and free. They quickly checked her over, ensuring that she was not injured and that she was able to move around freely. With a nod of approval, they watched as the deer bounded off into the forest, free to roam once again. They had helped to save a wild animal's life, and they knew that she was going to be able to live out the rest of her days in the freedom of the forest. It was a truly amazing experience, and one that they would never forget. This rescue was not just a victory for the deer, but also a reminder of the importance of wildlife conservation and preservation. It serves as a reminder that we share this planet with a vast array of creatures, and that it is our responsibility to protect and care for them. We hope that this rescue story inspires you to take action in your own way, whether it be through supporting conservation efforts or through volunteering with wildlife organizations. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please consider subscribing to our channel. By subscribing, you will be notified when we release new videos, and you will have the opportunity to join a community of like-minded individuals who share a passion for wildlife conservation and preservation. Your support means the world to us, and together we can make a positive impact on the world around us. So please, hit that subscribe button and join us on our journey to protect and care for the creatures we share this planet with. Thank you for watching.